subcategories. Option is set to overachieve 24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 5 is selected.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the ground with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 4 quarters is selected. Cover 3 match.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
Now
the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
Selected. Cover 3 sky. Cover 1 hole.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Spread.
Moore will throw. Spits it out to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. This time it's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
There are 2 categories. You have 24 options. Cover 2 is selected. Cover 6 invert.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. With the catch, it's Bryant. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
SS blitz 2, cover 4 quarter, cover 4 ponds.
And the Ducks have this offense rolling.
Spread.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Time. Prevent. Nickel over. Error 6. Load mud. Double mud.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Play call.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
You have 12 options. Inside zone split is selected.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He wants to change this route. To the air. It's Simpson. Quickly to the tight end. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Offense, quick tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
HD crossbuck. MTNX option is split slot open. Curl combo.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Young.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts, give me that INT.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's low. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And after that long completion for their 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll
And trusting your quarterback in these situations is huge, and you could tell they trusted him, and he delivered right before the half, the chance to take the lead and take all the momentum.
Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to under 18 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 5
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
7 options.
And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. And the returner is stopped.
Entering play call. Pistol. Wing flex close. You have 12 options.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes the grab down the middle. Finds some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown time.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
1 FS fire. Free fire.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Spread.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and it's an easy call for the referees.
Kickoff left.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
1 FS fire. Free fire. WK corner blitz.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Ward will throw. And the missed connection on third down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone
turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Entering play
Having a
call,
playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Pistol. Wing flex close. You have 12 options. WR under is selected.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments.
Coast.
To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Williams. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
We have 12 options. WR under is selected.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Here's the give off the left side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stops for a loss.
Formation.
Well, you got to wonder about the play call there. 3rd and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for loss. Now you've got 4th and California.
Combo. Keep curls.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's Horton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield at Simpson. Using his legs to buy some time. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Single, pist, after, jet touch, split wings offset, split slot open. Curl combo. Keep curls. Curl combo.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
There are 10 categories.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
Plows through the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
Spread.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Jet 8, slot right up, split wings off, split slot open. Curl combo.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Yeah, and that's a timing route. You throw those out routes to receivers, and he gets out of his break, and he gets his head around, and ideally you want him to get his head around right in time to catch that football, and you could just tell he didn't get comfortable, didn't get his hands around, his head around in the right time, and he just gets a drop.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got his man to the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Wants to throw again. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Keeps looking downfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Fires to the middle. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
A 2-tier job for this offense. First, get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for 2. You got to have a 2-point play dialed up right now. What can you run? You feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time left on the clock.
Counter. Split slot open. Wing slot off. Normal Y off. Bench.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
Play call.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Options. Digsy spot is selected.
They need this 2-point conversion to tie, and we might get a little free football out of this if they do. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Play call. Coach inside orbit, inside zone.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late.
Here we go.
Zig. Short cross.
Looking to throw at Simpson. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the
onside
turf.
kick.
Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Concept,
and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming. If I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave, nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And right now, you still have a 2-point lead, David, but you have to be aggressive.
And don't let that scare you, right? You've been executing offensively. You still got the lead, Jesse. No need to panic.
Yeah, and this is where your leaders on offense really have to step up. They got to keep everybody calm and make sure everyone's on the same page here on this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Ducks will try to run out the clock in this final minute. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
Formation, there are 6 categories. There are 2 there are 2 categories. You have 24 options.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
You have 7 options.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Left is selected.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
Entering goal line, pistol, wing flex close. You have 12 options.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's taking the deep shot. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Short cross.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to
trying to burn this defensive back. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Rushing. Entering post-game screen, we have 3 options. Stats is selected. Return to main menu. Entering DOS Hub screen home, you have 2 options. You have 3 options. Play game 7 is selected. Matchmaking 100. Alabama Crimson Tide. Searching for opponent, estimated wait time, 10 seconds. Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue. Cancel. Alabama Crimson Tide. Searching for opponent, estimated wait time, 105 seconds. Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. Cancel. Continue. Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue. Notification: WHIPPY_CASHMERE9 has joined the lobby.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Entering play call screen.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Didn't find a way to create that broken field as he stops at the 25.
Cover 6.
Leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Catch in the middle. It's Cuevas. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
Four over. Cover 2.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. LSU will get a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And to have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are intimidating.
Number 3 doesn't match.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The short hands, it's Durham. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45.
Call, formation, there are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to over G24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 5 is selected. 3, 4, over G, under, over G.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. LSU right back to the line. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
There are 6 categories.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. There are 3, 3, 5. Overflex. There are 2 categories. Cover 3 buzz middle.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet. Touchdown, LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Flex close. You have 12 options.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off in this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
1FS, cover 2 invert.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Cover 3 match.
On the ready. Gorilla.
Spread.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. LSU quick to the line.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great cut.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. LSU now operating in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Going for 6. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And what a game-changing play right there, because it looks like he's going to flip the field with a really good punt return, but then he coughs it up, and just like that, the offense is back on the field.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat. pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Quarterback making checks. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. The sure hands. It's Cuevas. And he'll be brought down.
I love the route there on the corner by the tight end against man coverage. Able to get a little wiggle, create some separation, use his speed to get vertical, put his foot in the ground, and then use those long arms to haul the pass in.
Alabama comes to the line on third and short.
Short cross.
From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
Coach suggestions. Player, there are 8 cat formation. Goal, special, single, pistol. Wing flex close. You have weld options.
Alabama trying to convert this fourth down.
Short cross. Short cross.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's a fly. On target to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
Entering play clock.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
WS Blitz free.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds his big tight end. And they will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
There are 6 categories. You have 9
Lining
options.
up for the PAT.
Bunch is selected.
Oh, and he missed it. So a relatively
Entering
short
play
drive
call.
covering
You have
39
7
yards.
options. 5,
And they
4,
finish it up with a
return left is
3-yard
selected.
scoring toss. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, looking for room. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Pistol. Wing flex close. You have 12 options. WR under is selected.
One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Play call.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they're ready to go again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Entering play call. You have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected. Return left.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Flex close. You have 12 options.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call.
Get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Is selected.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Takes a hit as he fires. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on it today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Yes.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Got it behind the line. It's Sharp. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Tigers need to pick it up on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting a run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And how about the inside linebackers flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of screwed him out of rhythm.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
You got to be so careful, too, David. So third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. LSU right back to the line.
Spread.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Aggressive Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation, there are 6. Coach suggestions, there are 6. Formation, there are 6. Over G, there are 2 categories. You have 24 options.
Here comes the
Cover 1
two-point
rule
try.
selected.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. Knocked down at the 5 after making the interception and taking it the other way.
Left. 5. Return left.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Entering play call.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Formate. Goal line. Special team. Pistol. Gun. F-twins. Empty bunch bus. Empty tray stack.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, he falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his man. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short.
Short cross.
From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You see it so much in college football where they motion the running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Ball they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coach.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
That is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point
There are 6 categories.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Cover 1 rule.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Snagged in the middle, a screen. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover.
And you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win too. Man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. To throw, it's Simpson. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback is the winner himself. I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Obviously, they fail on that fourth down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't. Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up the first down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Anderson. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or
looking for the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tiger. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Coach suggest all curl.
He wants to change this route.
Short cross. Short cross.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He wants to throw it. Big fella moving. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary and make that big play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
5 options. Kickoff left is selected. Onside kick. Kickoff left. Onside kick.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to overachieve for default plays. You have 7 off. Under. 1 FS fire. Cover 2 invert. 1 FS fire.
I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play.
Entering play call under. There are 2 categories.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Some blitz to a selected.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Spread.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You have 18
and that's
options.
why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Breaks into the open. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Zero blast.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal.
Give cushion.
And they'll take a knee on 4th down. Happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments.
You have 18
Defense
options.
uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. 1 slant crash is selected.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
There are 8 categories.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You can tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This quarterback is having a day, man. And right there, he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to normal 80. Normal. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 4 quarters is selected.
Oh, it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And they pull it off. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Entering play call.
Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Looking downfield is the fake, and he wants to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
7 options. 5.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense.
There are 8 categories. Shot save clock is selected.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much Did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Stats. Return to main menu. Entering DOS Hub screen home, you have 2 options. You have 3 options. Play game 8 is selected. Entering Beat Your Rivals screen, you have 2. Entering home screen. Dynasty is selected. Accessibility. Trophy room is selected. Entering trophy room screen, you have 158 options. Dynasty. Road to Glory. Road to the CF. Rivalries. Entering trophy room screen, you have 85 options. Apple Cup trophy is selected. Rivalries. Entering trophy room screen, you have 85 options. All rivalries. Entering trophy room screen. Paddle. Keyhive. Silver Spade is selected. Entering Season of Giving screen. Entering home screen, trophy room is selected. Play now is selected. Selected. Entering game mode screen, play friend, dynasty, road to the CFP is selected. Entering DOS Hub screen home, you have 2 options. You have 3 options. Play game 8 is selected. Matchmaking 100, Alabama Crimson Tide. Searching for opponent, estimated wait time, 90 seconds.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen. Onside, kickoff left.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
Cover one hole.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got it in the middle. It's Bauman. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Cover two.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
They're going to ride this running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Shakes off the defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just when they're looking one, now up top. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Makes the grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up for...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. To the air, it's Beck. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
I love the aggressive play calling here on this opening drive. All the way down the field, scoring a touchdown, then going for it for 2 points. That is a statement.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Jet pass, WR under.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Short cross.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back the very first play.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Entering play call, coach.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Formation. Over. There are 6 categories. You have 36
conversion
options.
attempt is on the way.
3 matches selected.
To the air, it's back. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They got him in the end zone for a safety. Just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't.
Entering pause. Exit to main menu. Entering. Yes, exit to menu. Entering DOS Hub screen home. You have 2 options. You have 3 options. Play game 9 is select. Results history. Leaderboards. Entering DOS Hub screen home. You have 2 options. You have 3 options. Result. Leaderboards. Entering homes. Dynasty is accessibility is selected. Entering home screen, road to the CFP is selected. Notification: your friend GOATS1 BMC78DAVI is now online.